Hello, and welcome to Superdan, Dealing in the Desert. Hello, everybody. You not adjust your screens. You know who it is. Superdan, Dealing in the Desert, of course. We are playing a another $10, six-handed, no limit hold'em, turbo tournament. Yes, we are.
Buddy.
Pays two spots. First place, $35.87. Second place, $19.32. Third place, a kick out the door. So that's where we're at. I played one earlier and got bubbled. So in this one, if you get third or if you get sixth, it pays the same. Nothing. So I went all in with Queen Jack suited. I got called by the big stack with pocket sevens. Spiked to 7. That was the end of that. So I hope you're all doing well on a hot Vegas day today. It's very hot. Had to go out and run a few errands in the heat. Now I'm all paranoid from the that video where I forgot to record the $5 blast sit and go that would ended up being $50, and Superdan took it down, which was going to be a hell of a recording, but I forgot to press start recording. So didn't catch that on screen, but everything looks good. It's recording. Looks like the volume is working. Good. Okay, so we got King Jacks of diamonds on the cutoff. Good hand, good flop.
That is a good hand, Mr. Superdan.
We'll do about 100 raise. Call. Okay. So this person is not too strong. Let's do 300.
Oh my.
Did they spike a 10? That is the question. Did they spike a 10? We'll let them have it.
Take it down.
Why does Superdan fold that? Because it's the beginning of the sit and go, and I just have a feeling that I haven't watched Robin Steele play very much, so I'm not really sure if he's a big bluffer or not. And I'd rather just err on the side of caution, since we can't win the sit and go in the first couple of minutes, but we could sure as heck lose the sit and go in the first couple of minutes. Better to just hang tight, look for something stronger. It's a decent odds that we did have the best hand, but it's hard to say. That was a great bluffing card. It paired the board and gave a backdoor flush. So, I mean, and Superdan knows all that. So,
drop me some knowledge, Superdan, idiot.
Regardless, we got away from it. Onwards and upwards. But I'm going to keep an eye on this Robin Steele. See if he keeps trying to rob pots. Or how his playing style is. This son of beach right here.
So, that's it then. Just like a young man coming in for a quickie. I feel so unsatisfied.
Robin Steele. Mr. Son of Beach. Excuse my language. Sorry. Alright, 6-5 suited on the small blind. So it's a mediocre hand, but 50 to win 170. So I'm risking 50 to win 170. That gives me about 30. Yeah, I mean, it's a 30%, about 33%. Sounds about right. Let's see a flop. At least it wasn't a slight miss, but a huge miss. The decision is easy. Robin Steele. You were on my radar, buddy. You were on Superdan's radar. Wow, look at that. Deuces full of kings. Boom. Boomstick. It's early in this sit and go. Superdan, is not out of it by a long shot. Very early. We're in, still in level 2. If you remember in the last sit and go, God, that lasted forever. It was unbelievable. King 10 of diamonds. I think, let's see what happens here. We got Robin Steele again. And boy, I'd like to get revenge from Steele, who I think might very possibly could have stole that hand away from me. Yes, indeed. All right. Not the color we were looking for, not the flop we were looking for. These are not the droids we were looking for. Star Wars reference. I still remember when my grandfather, we got to open into straight draw now. When my grandpa drove me to the theater to watch Star Wars. And I was, I think, 7 years old. And I remember him driving home like he was in a Millennium Falcon. Yeah, crazy, And I think my mom would have killed him if she knew. Too bad my mom's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Mom, wherever you are. But, yeah. Of course, 7-3 ends up being the monster for us. Not King 10 of diamonds, 7 tray. Too bad I'm not a donkey enough to play it. We need to start getting some chips. Yeah, it was almost a completely different world back then. In some ways for the better, in some ways for the worse. Just like any other era. All right, another Kojak, King Jack, Kojak. Seems like I'm getting a lot of King Jack lately. I don't know why, but it just seems that way. So that was Star Wars. Empire, I still remember standing in line in Orange County at the Cinedome. It's where we went to watch a lot of our movies, and I remember standing in line to watch that movie, and boy, what a movie that it was at that time. I think it was 82, I'm guessing, so I was 12. But yeah, I still remember that. I remember Return of the Jedi. It was like in 84. And Jabba the Hutt and all that stuff. And then that's all I remember. I don't remember the other Star Wars movies. Kind of lost track. A 5 would be nice. Now let's see what he has. Okay. Fair enough. He kept it cheap. Boy, he was looking for that diamond, wasn't he? He wasn't going to get much, but he didn't know that. Okay, another King 10. King 10 seems to be my nemesis. We're going to try to get some chips here, guys. You know, maybe I'm playing too many mediocre hands. I don't know. It just feels right, you know. Hit a 10. That might be good enough. That might be good enough. Or it might not be good enough. You know, I'm playing Robin Steele here, who likes to steal all the pots. All right. We got to steal from the stealer. Steal from the stealer. 7 deuce, the hammer. You know why they call it the hammer? When you get beat by 7 deuce, feels like you got hit on the head with a hammer. So, if you like these videos, please subscribe, click the thumbs up, comment down below. You can support the show with the kind donation, and right now we have a blast off a Superdan promotion where half, let's just call this, half a donation goes to the show and half of the donation goes to a blast sit and go that me and the donor will sweat together, and we split any winnings. Yes, that promo is a go, so if you want to give that a shot, that'll be fun. It'll create content. Uh, uh, it will boost donations, and it will have exciting possibilities for the subscribers. You know, bring a closer relationship between Superdan and the subscribers. Anyways, we hit a set. Let's just bet 50. I mean, I don't think anybody has anything. Maybe we get 50 in chips. No. All right. Well, on to the next. Making a little of a comeback. We're at 1,500. We were at 1,000. So that's good. Yeah, let's see a flop. Good flop. We're going to check, have him bet, and then we'll do a check raise. Ooh. Interesting. All right, let's just call. Not a good turn. And we're probably going to... Well, we may have it. What does he have? Kings.
I say damn, I say.
God, he played that weird. No idea that guy had kings. Man. Wow. Okay. Strange. He wasn't going anywhere, I promise you. If we pushed on the turn, crowded Solit was not going to go anywhere. That was a weird hand. Played it very strange. But that little raise he did, re-raise on the flop, told me a lot about his hand, that he was pretty strong. Sure enough, he was. He was strong. I think we lost the minimum on that one. I really do.
If you catch a chinchilla in Chile and cut off its beard, willy-nilly, you can honestly say you made on that day a Chilean chinchilla's chin chili.
So I don't know if you know this, but Superdan's a big fan of horror movies. And I saw The Jester last night, The Jester, and I thought it was not very good. No, not very good. It didn't explain the backstory of the Jester at all. Like, what is this guy? It was a very confusing movie.
That is a good
yeah,
hand,
we're
Mr. Superdan.
gonna raise this. Yeah, I mean, you know, they had an attractive female on it, which I guess was a plus, but the acting was pretty horrible. I don't know anything really good in that movie that I can really say. You know, but having said that, wanted to play that. Darn it. Having said that, I think it's a movie dying of a good sequel. You know, if they could do a good sequel of The Jester and explain the origins of the Jester and all that stuff, the history of the Jester and things like that, that could be interesting. sometimes a movie comes around where the original's not so great, but the sequel's great. So I think The Jester might be one of those movies. I'm just saying. The Jester could have been another Terrifier, but it wasn't nearly as good as the Terrifier. You know, with Art the Clown. Not even close. Oh boy, we find ourselves short. I mean, close to 1,000 again. We were doing well. Talk about value with the call. 490 to win 1330. It kills me. It kills me. All right, Queen. Yeah, we would have got dusted. We would have got dusted.
You don't say.
All right, we lost one. We're down to 5. Superdan is the short stack, which I am none too happy about. But we could turn it around real quick. We can turn it around. So we're almost at 400. Put in 175 and just started playing within the bankroll, and it's just been going very well. There's been some ups and downs, but not, major ups and downs. I've been sticking pretty much to sit and goes in tournaments. I did dabble a little bit in the 10 cent, 20 cent PLO and did okay there, but I'm kind of shying away from the cash because I find that tilting is more dangerous in cash than in tournaments. If you tilt in tournaments and sit and goes, you only lose a buy-in, right? But you tilt in cash, you could tilt, a lot. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm only human, right? There we go. Come on. Somebody, come on, steal the chips.
That is a good hand, Mr.
Make a steal.
Superdan.
There you go. There you go. And then boom. It's going to call. How could you bet 300 and not call 7 more?
Questionable fold, sir.
So bad. So bad. People, if you're going to bet 300 with that chip stack against this chip stack and it's only 7 more to call, you should be prepared to call. Believable.
Oh my.
That was unbelievable. If I would have known that, I just would have called or done a min raise. I thought there was like a 5% chance that he was going to fold. Anyways, Jack 4, we would have hit a Jack. Looks like that would probably have been good. I think it's most definitely good. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Opportunity. 10-9. No. Looks like we're going to have some action here. Kings versus Jacks. Holy moly. Boom. Ship to cheddar. Ship to cheddar. Ship to cheddar. So I hope you're liking these videos. I know some of you remember Superdan. Let me bring up a few things. I know some of you remember Superdan from the past. I had a different shift at that time. I was working swings. I was getting off work at 2, 3 in the morning with nothing to do for like 4 or 5 hours. And Superdan had to figure something out to do, and I was playing video poker. And then a guy by the name of the Trooper 97 gave me the idea. This is way back, like 2017, to do a similar video with video poker, because that's what I played. I would go home, stop at the local casino, play some video poker, go home. And I thought, well, why don't I do the same thing that the Trooper's doing with video poker? And that's what I did, and I did that for a while. But things change. I wasn't really digging it anymore, and I changed my shift from swings to days. That was a big one. And I was running bad, and I lost my bankroll for video poker, and I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. But at the same time that was happening, channels started rising from the ashes. You had Big Cat's Poker, you had Slot Massacre, you had, oh, what's that guy's name with the beard? Can't remember his name right now. And Pete, something Pete. And great channels. A video poker, and you got the gents, the gentlemen, or something. you know, I can't remember these damn names, but they're great channels, and they could do things that Superdan could never really do. Because honestly, I just didn't have a lot of time, and for the ideas that I had, it required a lot of time that I just didn't have. I can't call this, so I stopped. Because I couldn't make it what I wanted it to be. Um, that's the main reason. There's other reasons, but that was the main reason. So fast forward, Super Dan was always meant to be a channel of my hobbies. It wasn't just meant to be video poker. It was also backgammon. It was cigar reviews. It was jigsaw puzzles. It was anything Super Dan was into, and online poker. Fast forward to today, where I decided, you know what? Once in a while, I do put money into WSOP.com and play. And I thought, why not get back on board, start streaming and playing? And then, I ran into a pretty simpler to use editor software called Flixier, where I can do little things that I've always wanted to do with my videos, which is voiceovers, memes, video clips, and things. And it makes it very simple to do. And I'm like, okay, we're back in business. And here we are, back in business. And it's going very well. I started with the bankroll challenge of 200 to 500. Oh, we would have flopped the flush draw. Didn't go so well because Super Dan made the classic mistakes of playing over his bankroll. So this time I put in 175. I'm like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Play within the bankroll, and we are doing just fine, up to 400. The goal, what's the goal? Well,
That is a good question.
what I like to do is build a nice little roll before next summer, because the games get really good during WSOP. And I want to have a good bankroll to play comfortably, playing higher stakes at that time. So that's kind of like the long range. This guy is really making me mad. I think he's trying to steal. Queen 6. It's not great. Well, I'll hold off a little longer.
I say damn, damn, I say.
There we go. That's our hand. That is our hand. He should call me with any 2 cards. Okay, he's got an ace. All right, we got a flush draw. Still a flush draw. Yes! There we go. There we go. We're a player again. 2,000 in chips. Whew. Back in the game. Anyways, what I was saying. Oh, yeah, my goals for the channel. That's a long-range goal. The short and medium-range goal is to just keep doing what I'm doing. Play within the bankroll. Slowly build it up. It's not going to be a straight linear. It's not going to be a straight linear path. Wait, here. It's not going to be a straight. Hold on a second.
Oh, brother, please give me a
It's not
break.
going to be. There we go. It's not going to be a straight linear path. You know, there's going to be bumps along the way. There's going to be bumps along the way. But the basic idea is that, you know, it's going to be like this. Boom, and get higher and higher. That's the plan. I'm really glad I just called that because that was a terrible flop for 7s. Getting interesting. But it's just a 7 of clubs, and that's a big bet. And I think we don't have enough chips to really tangle with him, so we won't. Missed a flush, missed a 7. So Ace 10, that is a very good hand. I don't recommend you doing it this time. Don't do it this time. I'm going to call you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to call you, buddy. Oh, good. Good choice. Good choice. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the plan. And you're all invited to tag along the adventure of Superdan online poker. Off WSOP.com, the only legal regulated site in the United States right now, and it's only available in a few states. And I keep forgetting what those states are. I'm going to look it up right now because it's really bothering me. Because I should know, right? I should know this information. Okay, we're going to raise. It's Nevada, New Jersey, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Nevada, New Jersey, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. There you go. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ah, you son of beach.
Luck box.
Beat me with Queen 9. You dog you. That's not a great... Well, I don't know if I could blame him or not. I mean, Queen 9 is borderline. Borderline. Very disappointing. We had him till the river. He had tons of outs, but we had him till the river. Anyways, what WSOP.com needs is a populous state. It needs to get into either California, Texas, Florida, New York. If it can do that, we got ourselves a site. It's a new ball game. All right, we're not going to fold King Queen. We're way low in chips. Ace 9. Okay, King Queen. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. All right. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. King Queen. Listen, Superdan's tough, guys. You know, I'm not going to just lay down and die. All right. Do you understand that? All right. Again. You know, you know what I'm saying? This will be, ooh, this is a nice steal. Boom, 21-25. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, all right. That's a nice little run. Took us from 500 to 2,000. That's pretty good. Ooh, the blinds are big, and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still have 5 players. Oh, you bastard. You better have something steal. Ace 6. Okay. You're forgiven. Wow. Look at that. Boom. Tried to steal at the wrong time, Mr. Steele. Steal at the wrong time, Mr. Steele. The awesome, effective hammer of 4 deuce offsuit fold. Wow. Bye-bye, Steele. I'm not sad to see Steele go. All right, down to 4. Down to 4, pays 2 spots. Getting close to the bubble stage, and I'm the short stack. And the blinds are just getting bigger and bigger. Okay, King Jack, we're going to push. There's really not much else to do. All right. You know, we're at 300 in chips. It's push or fold now. It's push or fold. Here they go. Whoa, no way. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a suck out. What a suck out. Man, oh man.
Luck box.
And we had opportunities too. But we would have lost. Man, I really want to go all in, but shh. 8-6. Yeah.
Questionable fold, sir.
Pass. I think we could survive it one more round, you know, before we have to make a decision here. All these mediocre hands. I'm hoping in the next hand we get something because we're going to be big blind for 300 and we still want our stacks to be effective. So we'll just have to see what happens. Eight deuce. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Hmm. 9-4 suited. Golly. Maybe I should have pushed there. I think that was a mistake. I think we should have pushed, but look what we got now, ace queen. Okay, so maybe it was a good fold. All right, so 1575, blah, 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 okay. Jack deuce, no. I think we're gonna go with Queen 8. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh, he didn't try to steal. Okay. Very good. I was going to go with it. Queen Jack, definitely going to go with it. Definitely going to go with it. I don't care. We're playing it. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, boy, we're in trouble. Yeah.
Luck box.
Take that, buddy. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. All of a sudden, we're chip leader, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Just like that, chip leader. How do you like them apples? How do you like them apples? Should we call with Jack 10 suited? Yeah, why not? I'm feeling froggy. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Oh, crap. That is a tough decision. But we wouldn't be out. And I think we're going to have to call this. It's 1993 to call, which would leave us with just a little bit of chips. But if we fold, I think we need to call. All right, here we go. We need a queen. Oh, yes. Yes. No. I forgot he had ace 10. Ah, man. That's a bummer. I forgot he had ace 10. What a bummer. What a bummer. All right, so we win that one. I was getting excited there, people, for a second. Thought we sucked out on them, but ended up Crowded sucked out on us. Not really. Crowded had the best hand, but dang. That was a big hand. That was a tournament right there. Okay. Come on. 9. We got a 9. Yeah.
Let's go, Superdan. Get some.
This is bubble play. Bubble play, people. 9-6 offsuit. You can steal this X, no? Okay. Wow, they gave me a pass. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 5-3. I can't make a move. Can't put the pressure on the Z box. X Nick Bix, whatever. What a weird name. X Snibix. Jack 10 suited, our nemesis. I was going to play it. Yes, pressure. Put on the pressure. And it didn't work out. We even hit the jack. All right.
Hey,
Well,
Superdan. When you get off the horse, you get right the F back on. You know what I'm saying?
we tried. Now we got 8-9 suited. We got to hope that holds because Crowded should call with any 2 cards. Okay. Come on. Let's get lucky one more time. No. Ah! I bubbled.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
No fun to bubble, that's for sure. But we're still doing okay. Let's finish up with one blast sit and go, and then we'll call it a video. Okay? I know it's going to be a little long, but I don't care. I don't care. Let's play one blast. Man, oh man, that was that got a little crazy there towards the end. It's too bad that or Jack 10 on that huge hand didn't hold up. That was a key hand of that tournament. For sure. For sure. But look, I mean, most of the money's in first place. You know, I'm not playing for second place. All right. I'm interested in first place because first place is where the money's at. Second place, you're not even getting twice your buy-in back. You're getting $19 and something cents. The money's in first place. So, all right, round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Come on, more, 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 more. Ah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I was hoping it was going to be at least 15. Oh well. Oh well. We're just going to have to win $5. Don't recognize these people. Reno Gal. Ma fille we be who. Some of these names are just like crazy. Crazy. We hit a 9. That's probably a winner. Bet 20. All right, all right, all right. No heart. I have no heart. I'm not heartless. I just have no heart here. I got 2 queens. Queens and 5s with a jack. That might be good. That might be good. Yeah, chop. Okay. Ace Jack is a very good hand. All in. Instant call with King Jack. Instant call with King Jack. Oh, his king is no good, right? It's a king. I have a straight. So, boy, drawing really bad after that flop.
You lose.
Okay, so all right, so we might recoup $5 of that $10 sit and go, which would be very nice. Well, we're suited. Is that good enough? No. We would have hit a jack. Oh, man. Bummer.
That's a bummer.
King 7. I think that's just good enough for a push. Just good enough for a push. King 7 is like that borderline hand. It's a little bit above that borderline. Queen 10. All right. Give me a 5. Good enough.
Winning.
I think that's it. Yep, that's it. We recoup $5. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. Superdan does appreciate it. You know that. Subscribe, click the thumbs up, comment down below, support the channel. Check out the Blast Off with Superdan promotion. I will see you guys on the next one. Better believe it. Ciao.
Hello. This is a short and shameless plug for Superdan's Blast Off with Superdan promotion. Created with the purpose of rewarding current subscribers, gaining subscribers, and boosting donations to the channel. In sum, half the donation goes to the show, half the donation goes to a blast sit, and go both Superdan and the donor subscribe right upon. So strap in, buckle up, participate in a fun way to support Superdan. More information can be found in the post section of the channel, or video description. Thank you for watching the Superdan channel.